Hello, it's Dave Dunn here at FastCredit Pro, and I want to welcome you to the FastCredit Pro plugin, or FastCredit if you're using FastCredit. So basically, on this welcome tab that you can see here, we've got a quick start checklist. So if you want to go through these, you'll get set up in the quickest time possible. I'm going to walk you through these settings. So first of all, I want to go to disable the guest checkouts, right? So we just open this, and we want to make sure that guest checkout is not enabled. So I'll go into this in more detail in dedicated tutorials, but I want to just basically make sure that account creation during checkout is also enabled, and you can just save those changes. And there's other settings here you can look at later, but that's the main thing for now, right? And then if we go back to our quick start checklist, we want to go to enable the payment gateway, right? So just click here and enable the FastCredit payment gateway. So if we just save those changes, you can explore the rest of these settings at a later time, right? And then we want to go through the settings tabs and set these as you need, right? So there's a dedicated tutorial for all these, but the quick start settings are basically to make sure you got a label for the credits. Decide whether you want to give new users any credits. Let's say we don't, so we'll just leave that blank. The credit top-up destination is going to depend on the products that you create. So we're going to leave that blank for now, right? So these are just settings that I had from previous. And then the credit top-up button text we can leave as buy credits or buy credit or whatever is the default setting that you see. And then we can leave the rest of those. If we go into the gateway settings, we can decide whether we want the credit top-up notice on the checkout. So we'll leave that enabled, and we'll leave enable cart validation. Just the rest of these settings are going to depend whether you're using the pro version or the free version. So I'm just going to uncheck these. So that should be pretty much how you have it by default, right? So we just save those changes and go back to our welcome tab. And then we want to just basically create a product for the purchasing of credits, right? So you can view the tutorial, but I'm going to go through this quickly. So basically we want to just go into products and add a new product. And we're going to call this purchase credits. And basically we're just creating a WooCommerce product. It could be virtual, it could be downloadable, but probably best to be virtual unless you want to ship something with it. And we're just going to set a price, so say it's $100, and then you want to set the amount of credits they receive. So it's FastCredit product, so they're going to receive 100 credits for that $100. And then depending on which version of plugin you might have, you may see these options, but for now we're just going to leave them off, right? So we don't need to expire these credits. So we're just going to publish that. And we'll just give it a nice little image, just so it looks nice and neat. Okay, so we'll just choose a little image, update again. And if we go look at that product, okay, so we've got our purchase credits product. So it's basically a WooCommerce product, just a normal WooCommerce product, but the thing we've added is the 100 credits so when they purchase it. So they're just going to add this to cart, go through the checkout and purchase it. And we'll do that in a second. And you should see credits applied to this user account. So if we go back into our checklist, we want to set the other products for using the credit, right? So you can view the tutorial here for that. But if we want to just create another product, so just come into WooCommerce, products, add new. And this is going to be a product for using credits. Let's just call this a use credits product. So we'll come down here, we'll set credits purchase. Now the system does need a price because WooCommerce will default it to become a free product if you don't add a price. So we'll just put a nominee price here, and we'll just put a credit value here. Now this price will only be visible if the user has 0 credits, or depending on other settings. We'll go into more detail in the other settings, but as this is a quick start video, I'm just going to show you this working. So basically we got the price, the value, and instant credit purchase is a pro feature, so I'm not going to cover that right now. And we'll set it as virtual because basically then we don't need to ship this product. There's going to be no shipping applied on the checkout. I'm just going to publish this. And in fact, I'm going to set a product image. And we'll just set that product image and we'll update it again. Right, and then we'll just view this product. Okay, so you can see here, now we've got the product to use the credits on, and basically we haven't got any credits on our user account, so the options here are buy credits or add to cart. And now this is the default setting for the plugin, and the various settings in here like credits only store, dual pricing are going to determine other states that you can set in the plugin. But just so you're aware, the default is for if the user has 0 credits, they are presented with the buy credit button. So remember the credit top up destination that we had in the settings here? We want to set this credit top up destination to be the location where the users purchase the credits. So if we want to go back to our products here, and this is the purchase credit product, we'll just want to copy that URL, come into here, set the credit top up destination there, save those changes. And now when we go back to our use credit product, reload that page, you can see the link is set. We click on that. It's going to take us at the destination. So if we quickly go back, right, so we know that we can buy credits there, or we can add this to cart as a currency-based version of the product. So this is how it's going to be for people who have no credits or users that are first-time visitors to the site, unless you set some of the other settings in the credit gateway for the credits only store or the variable products. But if we add this to the cart, because we don't have any credits, it's going to add to the cart as the currency-based version. And obviously if you've got shipping there, you're going to have shipping applied, you're going to have taxes applied, etc., etc. It's going to be a normal WooCommerce product. You're going to check out and you're going to purchase it as normal, right? However, if we have a credit balance, so if we go back to our shop, let's just go clear the cart. Right, and we go back to our shop and we want to purchase the credits instead. So let's say we were on this product and we realize we want to buy credits. We'll add these to cart. And obviously this is a virtual product, so we don't have shipping, but we may have taxes applied. So we'll proceed to checkout. And we'll just go through the checkout with this test card. And you can see the orders processed, and you can see the credits available is now 100 credits, right? So we can now go back to our shop and actually use those credits. So if we now view the product for the used credits, it's now in a credit balance, okay? So we can add that to cart, view the cart, and the item's now in the cart. So we can obviously check out and place the order using our credits. And that's it. That's pretty much all there is to it. It's quite simple to set up, get started very quickly. If you've got existing products, you just simply go into each product and set the needed values here. So whether it's a credit purchase to use the credits, or whether it's a product to purchase the credits with. Okay, so we've been through this checklist. We've basically disabled the guest checkout. We've set the gateway. We've been through the settings on the tabs, and we've created the products that we need to purchase the credits and use the credits. And we've also done a test. So basically, if you've got to this point, great, well done. You can look through the other settings. If you're using the Pro version, you've got a lot more control over how the credits are presented on your site. So if you don't want users to be able to see currency versions of the product, you want to set a credits only store. If you want dual pricing, you can look at the tutorial for that so you understand what's going on. We've got tax reporting, currency reporting, we've got integrations and APIs. So feel free to explore all the tutorials for these as well. And we've also got some shortcodes that will display the credit amount anywhere you want to put it on the site. So for example, just like you can see up here, when I purchased the credits, this credit amount increased. So we got a shortcode that actually lets that happen. And we also have these additional shortcodes here. So any questions, let me know. We have a contact form in here. You can become an affiliate. I'll be happy to answer any questions you have. So look forward to connecting. So if you're enjoying this video and you're enjoying the content that we're providing here on YouTube and the plugins that we're putting out, just give us a quick like, subscribe and share and all that stuff, because it's going to help us grow this channel. We're at a very early stage at this point, so I'm just making this little call out here. I'm going to stick in all the videos that you're probably going to see just to keep reminding you. And also, if you got a comment, leave a comment, and if you got requests for videos, let us know as well, so that we can kind of just keep on top of stuff and just bring you stuff that you want to know. Anyway, I look forward to connecting. Any questions, let me know, and chat soon.